Hey, it's time to make a video. You ready? Hey, bud.
Hey.
Ready to get some meat?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Well, guys, here we are at Wilk's Meat Market in Delhi, up here in, I believe, Cumming, Georgia. So we're going to go in, we're going to try to get some steak, or whole pieces of meat, and we're going to make some fresh hamburger today.
What's the best kind of meat that you would suggest for a hamburger?
Hamburger? Or probably ground chuck.
Alright, let's, do you have any in the case, or do we?
We do. We can get a 5-pound special price to save you a little bit of money. So we can wrap it any way you want it. All together, individually wrapped, pound pack, like that.
That'll work. Yep. Okay. So as you guys can see, Wilk's has quite a vast array of meat in their fresh case, all the way down. Really great butchery. And if you don't like fresh and you want prepackaged, then you can get the prepackaged stuff. Not that it's not fresh, but not the same. It's done at a meat packing plant. So in any event, we're going to go head out to the checkout counter. Hi, and we're back again. This time we're going to make hamburger out of a fresh chuck roast that we got from Wilk's. And to do that, we're just going to unpack the fresh roast that we got. Now, this is almost 5 pounds. Alright, so you'll notice one thing about a chuck roast is that there's lots of lean cuts in the middle, and marbled throughout it is a decent amount of fat. But that's okay, because by the time this is all said and done, when you make the hamburger, the fat is going to be distributed through the meat. And so judging based on the amount of content of fat in this, or the fat to meat ratio, I'd say we're going to wind up with about an 87 to 90% meat and the remaining portions fat ratio. So to begin, I want to rinse my hands real quick.
Try not to cut.
Yeah, we had a mishaps with these knives. When I first got them, I was talking to somebody while I was cutting the meat. Used the guide hand technique like you're supposed to, but unfortunately, I sliced my finger all the way to the bone, and blood came gushing out everywhere. So I'm just going to cut this up for my son, and we're going to run this through the meat grinder just as soon as I get cut up. So. Okay, so one of the things you'll want to make note of if you're going to do this at home, and I do suggest that if you have the opportunity and you have a meat grinder, an attachment say for your KitchenAid, or we have an Electrolux for the meat grinder, but take your fattier cuts of meat and slice it down and try to keep the fat in as many cubes as you can get. So I'm going to see you back here in just a few minutes after I've done all the cutting, and we'll show you what we're going to do with it and how to get fed into the grinder. Okay, we're back, and we've got 2 rows of meat here. We've got the fattier cuts and we've got the lean cuts. And basically Ashton is going to set up the meat grinder, and he's going to show you how to feed them in and alternate them so that you get a nice good blend of fat to meat ratio. So Ashton, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, so now that we have our meat in here, we're just going to put about another fatty piece out. I'm going to mush that in, and we're going to do another.
Turn the power up a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to turn the power up just a tad.
Yeah, there you go, right there. Okay.
Now I'm going to put
it works fast.
So basically, now it's coming out into shape. So now we're going to put that.
It's an animal, just feed it, it's hungry.
That. And basically, you're going to just mush this down.
There you go.
Get that all in there. So now we're going to do 2 fat pieces.
Those are the lean ones.
Yeah, it's
Get a couple pieces of fat.
And then we're going to do 1 fat and then another good fat.
So you're getting a lot of lean pieces mixed with the chuck fat. try alternating one piece for one and work quickly, because that guy, like I said, he's hungry. All right, feed it in.
And so while we're doing this, when we're done with it, you're gonna have a lot of hamburgers, so you better have a gigantic family. So now that you can see in first person view, I'm just pushing it in, and basically there's a hole in that, and that's how we get our meat. So I'm just gonna get these few last pieces in, and then we will be set.
Board's almost clean, bud.
Yep. Okay, so now guys, now that we have, and we cleaned out our meat grinder, so we have perfect scraps. And these scraps are very good for, I heard, bulldogs, and I have a bulldog, so take it! Come here, boy! Good boy! So, he's a beast, and he will just eat it all day. Good boy! Sit! Sit! Good boy. And, yeah. Go lay down, boy! Go! So now that we did that, pretty much now we're done. So, thanks for watching.
If you like this video, be sure to follow us on YouTube by subscribing to our channel, or follow us on Twitter, and you can also check us out on Facebook.